Yo, as we step into June 2025, there is a lot of big games released, especially with the Nintendo Switch 2 releasing as well. So in this video, we're going to try and cover pretty much all of the big games releasing throughout the month. So make sure you keep it locked because there is definitely a lot to get through. On June 3rd, we see Rise of Industry 2 come to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. And for those who are not familiar with this game, it's basically a business simulation set in the 1980s USA where you build and manage your industrial empire. June 5th, we see Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer hit the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and Switch 2, which is basically a classic 1993 arcade racing game which will be available with modern enhancements. June 5th, we see Bravely Default Flying Theory HD Remaster come to Switch 2, which is basically a high-definition remaster of the beloved RPG featuring enhanced graphics and new minigames.
A way to chart our future. Carved.
Civilization 7 will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on the 5th of June, and this is basically the latest installment in the 4-time strategy series, guiding your civilization through distinct historical ages. Another launch title coming to the Switch 2 on the 5th of June is Cyberpunk 2077, the Ultimate Edition. And for those who are not familiar, this is an open world RPG set in Night City, which includes the base game and the Phantom Liberty expansion.
So go ahead and play, but don't forget.
Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch 2 and also the Nintendo Switch. And this is the next chapter in Toby Fox's RPG series, continuing the story of Chris and friends. 5th of June, we also see Ethereum Restart come to PC, iOS and Android, which is a turn-based strategy RPG set in the virtual metropolis where humanity consciousness resides. Fast Fusion will be coming to Switch 2 on the 5th of June. This is a high-speed racing game offering adrenaline-pumping action and futuristic tracks. On the 5th of June, the popular Battle Royale game in Fortnite will be arriving on the Switch 2, boasting performance comparable to Xbox Series S. Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition will be making its way onto Switch 2, where you will get a chance to experience the ultimate stealth action as Agent 47 in this definitive edition come the 5th of June. Hogwarts Legacy will be joining the Switch 2 lineup on the 5th of June. This is the immersive open world action RPG set in the Harry Potter universe, which will be a great look for Switch 2 owners. Another title making its way to the Switch 2 lineup of launch titles will be Kunitsu Gami Path of the Goddess. This is a visually stunning action game inspired by Japanese folklore, blending strategy and hack and slash combat. Mario Kart World, which is the big Switch 2 release title, is definitely making its way onto the Switch 2 come the 5th of June. This is the iconic racing series goes open world, featuring 24-player races and new game modes. Definitely a day one for me.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Exclusive.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will be another big launch title on the Switch 2. This will be released on the 5th of June, and this is basically an introductory experience showcasing the features and capabilities of the new console.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
自ら考え行動する生きた武将たち
Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening Complete Edition will be making its way to the PlayStation 5 and Switch 2. This is a comprehensive strategy game set in feudal Japan, offering deep tactical gameplay.
統一信長の野望新生 with パワーアップキットコンプリートエディション
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S is coming to Switch 2 on launch on the 5th of June. This is a puzzle game combining the mechanics of Puyo Puyo and Tetris in competitive matches. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma will be making its way to PC, Switch 2 and Switch. This is an action RPG blending farming simulation with dungeon crawling adventures. Shine Post Be Your Idol will be making its way onto Switch 2 on the 5th of June. This is a rhythm game where you manage and perform as aspiring idols.
We'll go through now. Last one was
Another game coming to Switch 2 is Split Fiction on the 5th of June. For those who are not familiar, this is an interactive narrative game where your choices shape the unfolding story. Definitely for those who haven't had the opportunity to play this game before, this is a standout release.
If something's gonna hunt dragons, it needs to be big. Brace yourself!
Sonic X Shadows Generation will also be making its way onto Switch 2 for launch on the 5th of June. This is a platformer featuring both Sonic and Shadow in a time-traveling adventure. Street Fighter 6 will be also making its way onto Switch 2 for launch on the 5th of June. This is the latest entry in the legendary fighting game series, bringing new characters and mechanics. This is an awesome game, so definitely worth considering if you haven't had the chance to play it on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series.
Four kids find this old tattered map.
Survival Kids will be making its way onto Switch 2 for launch on the 5th of June. This is a survival adventure game where you must endure and escape a deserted island.
Slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Yakuza 0.
Yakuza 0 Director's Cut will also be making its way onto Switch 2 for launch on the 5th of June. This is an enhanced version of the action-packed prequel to the Yakuza series. Definitely a game that I also will be picking up on day one. I know a lot of people are complaining around the price and the fact that this game has been around for a few years, but this definitely is a game that I'd love to experience on the Switch.
The Caged Dog. Goro Majima. Witness the beginning of two legends bound by fate.
But Dojima gave a direct order to the three of us.
June 6th, we see Dragon is Dead make its way onto PC. For those not familiar, this is a dark fantasy action game where you battle formidable dragons and uncover ancient secrets. Zenless Zone Zero will also be coming out on the 6th of June, and this will be coming to Xbox Series X and S. This is an urban fantasy action RPG set in the post-apocalyptic metropolis. Releasing June 10th is Dune Awakening, making its way onto PC, and this is an open world survival MMO set in the Dune universe where you navigate the harsh desert planet of Arrakis.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance.
I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me.
Mind Eye will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S on the 10th of June. This is a narrative-driven thriller exploring the depth of the human psyche.
You understand? When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that. You really are.
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Master Crafted Edition will be making its way to PC and Xbox Series X and S. This is a remastered edition of the third-person shooter set in the Warhammer 40k universe. June 11th, we see Stellar Blade make its way onto PC. This is an action-packed sci-fi adventure featuring intense combat and a gripping storyline. Definitely a great game. For those who didn't get the opportunity to play the PlayStation 5 version, this is certainly worth considering.
Take destiny into your own hands.
Forgotten Lands will be making its way onto PC come the 12th of June. This is a cinematic adventure game set in a magical world inhabited by forgotten objects.
Can he fight?
My name is Fig. What can I do?
June 13th, we see The Alters make its way to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. This is a sci-fi survival game where you create alternate versions of yourself to survive on an alien planet.
Rupidium. To create more alternative versions of ourselves.
Edwin Murray has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5 on the 13th of June. Now this is the latest installment in the horror series, introducing new animatronics and terrifying gameplay.
Costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance.
Clock says
June 16th, we see Gex Trilogy come to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is a remastered collection of the classic platformer games featuring the new wisecracking Gecko.
Home is where the heart is, but when you don't get out much...
Date Everything will be released on the 17th of June and it will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and the Nintendo Switch. Now this is a quirky dating simulator where you can romance a variety of unconventional characters.
What's up, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got. Glad it doesn't cover
FBC Firebreak will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S on the 17th of June. This is a tactical shooter focusing on firefighting and rescue missions.
Numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning.
Let's roll, Fortune.
Lost in Random, The Eternal Dive will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of June. This is an action-adventure game set in a world governed by dice roll.
will always bring a smile to your face. The hammer!
Tell me more about your world.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will be coming to PC, iOS and Android on the 17th of June. This is a strategic card game expanding the Shadowverse universe with new mechanics and storylines.
I only wish to atone for the sins I have committed.
Come, little mantis. Show me your kung fu.
Ever seen a kung fu?
Tron Catalyst will be coming to the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of June. This is an action-adventure game set in the digital world of Tron, featuring light cycle battles and hacking challenges.
But escape is not enough. A loop cannot be broken without a change in conditions.
Hi there.
The 18th of June, we see Hell Clock come to PC, which is a horror puzzle game where you manipulate time to escape a nightmarish realm.
Gaining power and blasting through dungeons as fast as you can to rescue the soul of your mentor from another world.
On the 19th of June, we see Cho Aniki Bakuretsu Rantu Hen come to Switch. Now, this is a remastered version of the Eccentric, known for its surreal imagery. Fruit Bus will be making its way onto the PlayStation 5 on the 19th of June. This is a cozy game where you run a traveling fruit stand, exploring new towns and meeting quirky characters.
Wind in your whiskers. Discovering new ingredients and flavors to make the best dishes.
Hungry Meme will be making its way onto PC and Switch come the 19th of June. This is a platformer where you play as a hungry creature, navigating through colourful worlds to find food.
Привет!
Raidu Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army will be released on the 19th of June and coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch 2 and the Nintendo Switch. Now this is a remastered action RPG blending detective work with demon summoning.
Use the ways of the devil summoner Raido Kwozonoha. I have no obligation.
Rematch will be making its way to PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S on the 19th of June. This is a competitive multiplayer game focusing on strategic battles and quick reflexes. Spray Paint Simulator will be making its way onto Switch, a creative simulation game where you design graffiti art in various urban settings, and it will be coming to Switch on the 19th of June.
I still remember that day.
Star Overdrive will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. This is a space-themed shooter with fast-paced combat and customizable ship, and it will be released on the 19th of June.
They say that one day, when they have learned everything, their spirits will come back to their home planet.
On the 23rd of June, Outrider Mako will be making its way onto PC. Now, this game offers a unique experience with its core gameplay and setting.
Lights, sirens, action! It's showtime!
On the 23rd of June, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter's Fate will be coming to Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One. Now, this co-op action game lets you fight through roguelike missions as the iconic turtle.
All the brains and all the brawn together. Oh man, this is fun!
Turtles beat frogs!
We are viceroys, elite settlers.
June 26th, we see Against the Storm make its way onto PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Now, this is a roguelike city builder where you manage towns in a storm-ravaged world.
We adapt to changing conditions, and we're not afraid to experiment.
Calamity Angels Special Delivery will be making its way onto PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and not forgetting that this will be released also on the 26th of June. The big one that will be releasing in the month of June is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, which will be coming to PlayStation 5 come the 26th of June 2025. Hideo Kojima's surreal post-apocalyptic epic continues with new mechanics and a deeper narrative. Farland Saga 1 and 2 Saturn Tribute will be coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch on the 26th of June 2025, and this is a retro tactical RPG compilation, lovingly remastered, which definitely looks pretty awesome on the surface. Master of Monsters SSB will be also released on the 26th of June, and this will be coming to PC, Switch and PlayStation 5, not forgetting PlayStation 4, and this is a strategic fantasy war game with summoning mechanics. Persona 5 The Phantom X will be released on the 26th of June and will be coming to PC, iOS and Android. Now this is a mobile focused spin-off of the Persona universe with new characters and definitely a must play. It does look awesome, certainly one worth considering.
俗に言うぶつかり男というやつだ Where we grow our future.
System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remastered will be making its way onto all platforms. The cult classic sci-fi horror shooter returns with modern upgrades. Definitely looks like a good one that will be launching come the 26th of June. Umamazumi Pretty Derby will be making its way onto PC, iOS and Android, where you get a chance to train anime-inspired horse girls in this unique blend of sports and idol sim. This will be making its way on the 26th of June. Definitely, as I mentioned before, will be coming to PC, iOS and Android.
Prince Tamahiko has a special mission just for you.
The 27th of June, we see Tamagotchi Plaza come to Switch 2 and Switch, where you get a chance to raise your Tamagotchi in a bustling digital city filled with shops, minigames, and social features. And this will be released, as I mentioned earlier, on the 27th of June. Anyway, peeps, that is a massive run through of around 50 plus games that will be releasing throughout the month of June. And as I mentioned at the top of the video, the Nintendo Switch 2 is definitely the highlight. That is the console that we will be seeing released on the 5th of June, a console that I've already got pre-ordered and looking forward to playing with when it does come out this coming week. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to what games out of the 50 plus that we've mentioned is the standout key games for you. I will say that there are a few on my list. Death Stranding 2 on the beach is definitely one of the games that I'm really looking forward to experiencing on my PlayStation 5. And as I mentioned earlier, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut will be coming to Switch 2, and it is a game that I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how it actually does perform on the Switch 2. Not forgetting the Mario Kart, that's the big one, the game that I'm absolutely looking forward to. And not forgetting Cyberpunk 2077, the Ultimate Edition on Switch 2. That's another game I would love to see how that game actually performs. So definitely there's so many in there. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What's the big games? And do let me know if I've missed any out, because I'm sure there's probably a few that I forgot to add to this list. But I did try and cover as many as possible that has been confirmed. As always, if you did enjoy this urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before. And until next video, we definitely say peace out. Peace.